Hi, Sag. Let's do an oracle check-in for you guys for mid-August. This is good for the sun, rising moon, or Venus sign of Sagittarius. Just keep in mind it's a general reading. It's not a personal reading meant for just one person, and there are 8 billion people on the planet, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. Check your rising moon or Venus signs. If this doesn't resonate, you could find messages there. The reason I'm just doing an oracle message for you guys, Sagittarius, on this channel is because I read for you on my other channel called Soma, Chandra, Libra every 72 hours. I read for Sagittarius and Libra so much it's ridiculous. And I'm always saying, I'm like, why do I put messages up here on this channel for them? Because I read for all 12 zodiac signs. So I have a Celtic cross up for you guys for this week on Soma Chandra Libra and a love message totally separate. You already have two messages from me, but I wanted to pick up on your energy again here and pick up on your energy from a different perspective through oracle cards. Honestly, let me wrap it up for you real quick, and then I'll talk to you about what these cards mean individually. I think that you guys have been doing some shadow work for a while because I have polarity. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without the dark, and understand the law of polarity. And the lower world came out, which is about facing something from the past that's meant to be in the past, or recalling the past in a way that you don't enjoy recalling it. The lower world is about not being able to handle the facts about something. And as a result, it's brought you into the lower world. It's just part of life. You need to really think about the law of polarity. Google the law of polarity from a spiritual point of view. It's time to integrate the shadow side, embrace the energy of the lower world, and allow yourself to move forward. Because I just think what's happening for Sag overall is that you're feeling a little ungrounded. You're definitely meant to be moving towards a new path and taking action in your life. But I think you've lost some of your hunter instincts. I associate the card of the hunter with Sagittarius often because you are my archers. You are hunters. I think you're feeling a little ungrounded right now. The first card that came out for you is nature. Ground yourself. Find a sanctuary in nature and connect with the elementals. You are meant to be spending time outdoors right now. You are meant to be grounded. This is not easy for Sagittarius all the time. For cross watchers checking in, let me explain something to you about these wonderful people. Sagittarius is ruled by the planet of Jupiter. That is the planet of expansion and abundance. It is 4 times the size of Earth. It makes Sagittarius the wanderers and the philosophers, the truth seekers. They often come off like air signs. I always think that when I first meet a Sagittarius, they're an Aquarius because they're very smart and they're very astute and they love to read and they love to travel and they love to go, go, go. So it can be easy for a Sagittarius to get easily bored, constantly want passion and expansion, and you guys can kind of get ungrounded easily. That's difficult for Sag sometimes, but you do need to get grounded. So I know that, and I think that it's sort of like an intersection. I'm seeing like a triangulation for you here. Like, here's your Sagittarius nature with action and adventure. But I think there's some shadow work that you need to finish up and let go of so you can be a true Sagittarius and go on a journey. But you can't go on a productive journey unless you're grounded when you do it, if that makes sense. So they definitely want you grounded. I just feel like you're struggling with your need for expansion and getting grounded. And I think it has to do with some shadow work that you're doing and letting go of something and facing a fact and a truth maybe that's been difficult for you. Action was the next card that came out. Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence. Focus on your dreams. What are your dreams? And I mean outside of that asshole that's not talking to you right now. Yeah, I know. I can hear it. I did your love reading already. Like, what else is going on in your life? Take action towards your dreams. I think you guys will feel an upswing in energy. Move forward with confidence. Get grounded, be confident, take action. Now's the perfect time to move forward. Adventure came out. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. Move to a new location. Some of you have been thinking about moving. If you have been, here's your sign. If you've been holding back and feeling ungrounded and not feeling like you can be practical about it, yes, you can. You can be practical and grounded and go on a grand adventure at the same time. Trust me. I know you can do it. I've watched you do it. I watched my stepdad, who is a Sagittarius, be very grounded and travel the world all at the same time. If he can do it, so can you. So it's definitely time to do things different. You might need to do things differently to manifest your dreams. Even if you're not traveling physically or moving and relocating, you might need to take a new route or a new course of action, okay? But Hunter came out for you in reverse from the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, and I want to take a look at that for you. That's really important. The lower world is important too. The lower world says, this is a tough message. It's time to unearth your hidden treasures. Do not make yourself small in order for others to accept you. Bring out the gems and precious stones that you've kept inside your heart, hidden from yourself. It's time to honor your past and recast your life as a hero in your quest. So let go of things about the past that you don't want to face, that have been, and acknowledge those things, hear them, embrace them, reflect on the lessons learned so that they stop haunting you, okay? But it's time to recast yourself as the hero in your own life and do the heroic thing. As you journey into the lower world, you will be offered all the gifts of your ancestors. Their struggles, the way they hurt, the way they lived, and the way they died will become blessings. So stop reliving old cycles for sure, and embrace the past, because what's happening is it's dulling your instincts, I think, a bit with Hunter in reverse, and you've been settling in a situation that you should not have been. Hunter says to you, don't settle for roadkill. It could be poison. Be careful that you do not become the prey of your desires and fantasies. Remember to not want more than you need, so you are not guided by unbridled ambition. It's okay to come home empty-handed. I think you've been working on something because you've just got to have it at all costs. And I think it's brought you into your shadow side. I think it's time to take action towards something new and let go and say, it's okay to go home empty handed. What I have been working on has brought me into the lower world and it's keeping me ungrounded. It's okay to just let it go. The Hunter in reverse is let it go. Know the difference between a good kill and a bad kill. Don't settle for roadkill. Don't be anybody else's roadkill either, Sagittarius. Because Earth is about being ungrounded, feeling like you've been thrown off your path, and it's time to focus on what nurtures you and to be open to healing yourself and knowing that Mother Earth is abundant, okay? Perhaps you've lost the ability to trust that your needs will be met and you've fallen into like a poverty consciousness. Perhaps you've not been eating well, or you've been overworked or stressed or forgotten to breathe in the beauty of your surroundings. When the spirit of earth comes as your medicine, you're being reminded that when you practice self-care, take a walk in nature, and focus on the consciousness of abundance, miracles can and do happen. So I think a lot of this is about being worried that you won't have enough and you have to have the best and you have to have it all, or it just won't be enough for you and yours. It will be. It's time to kind of leave that behind and get more grounded and go on a new adventure. Definitely take better care of yourselves or focus on self-care. That's super important. And the journey came out. Here it is. So 3 cards that indicate you're meant to be going on a journey. The time to embark upon the great journey is here. Do not linger in the port when distant shores are calling. Fearlessly draw your own navigational charts as you discover your route. So you might not have a route plotted out for yourself at this time. When the time is right, as it is now, you will be led true, even when you're not sure of where you are going. It is the departure that is most important. If you miss the boat, a great opportunity will be lost and another ship may not arrive for a long time. Whoa. Okay. Timing is not premature here. It's definitely time to get grounded, sharpen those instincts, let go of something that wasn't working for you, and move towards something new. This is interesting, the way it all pieced together. So I do hope it resonates with you. I hope it helps you. I hope these oracle messages of advice give you just the kick and just the push you need to let go of the stuff from the past, examine and integrate the light and the dark, because that's what's ungrounding you. And you don't have to win at all costs, okay? You might have been focusing on something that's been holding you back. There's being grounded and then there's being anchored and tied down to something. You don't want to be anchored and tied down. You just want to be grounded so that you can take action even if you're not sure where the journey will take you. The point is just to get going. You don't necessarily, this is kind of like Indiana Jones. You can make it up as you go along. The point is just to leave the port. If you don't, another ship might not come in for a while. Don't let it pass you by, okay? I think the important thing too is remember to follow your dreams and be confident and dare to do it differently, even if it means relocating, even if it means relocating emotionally or spiritually. Yeah. All right, Sag, that's your oracle messages. Don't forget to look at Soma, Chandra, Libra for love messages and a Celtic cross for the week. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.